When we brought our daughter home in 2012, none of the hospital staff checked to make sure that we had put our daughter in the seat correctly or positioned her straps correctly. When we asked if they needed to check the seat, they said that they did not need to check it. So we put our daughter into the carrier the way that we believed was correct and secured the carrier into the base of the car seat in the back seat of the car. In a study conducted between November of 2013 and May 2014 at Oregon Health and Science University, 95% of study participants had car seat errors, either in positioning or installation, with serious misuse resulting in 91%. Back then, I did not know the information that I now know about car seats and how to properly use them. I did not know that it was more complex than just putting the seat in the car, putting your child in the seat, and driving off. As a parent, I strongly encourage newly expecting parents or caregivers of children to become educated on car seat safety before they transport a child in one. Safety starts the very first time the car seat is placed in the vehicle and installed. Placement is key. Not every car seat fits the motor vehicle. You want to make sure that 80% of the base of the seat is on the seat of the vehicle per the Ohio State Highway Patrol. The seat should be in a reclined position to where the head is not hanging forward. If the child is unable to control the movement of its head and the head rolls to the side, you can position the head with the blankets so that the head stays facing forward. The straps of the car seat should be snug, not being able to be pinched and have any slack, but also loose enough that you can comfortably fit 2 fingers beneath the straps. Per Nationwide Children's Hospital, an average of 5 children are killed per day from motor vehicle crashes daily within the United States. Over half of these children killed were not wearing seatbelts or were not in a car seat. That means that the children were sitting either in the front of the vehicle or in the back and unrestrained. I have personally witnessed people driving their vehicles with their children unrestrained, and it scares me to think of how dangerous it can be. Starting at birth until at least 2 years of age, infants and toddlers should be rear-facing, or if they reach the height and weight limits allotted per the car seat manufacturer. There are 3 different types of car seats: rear-facing only, such as a carrier and a base, convertible seats that can be positioned to be rear-facing, and 3-in-1 that can also be positioned to become rear-facing. At first, we had a carrier that came with a base. The base was secured in the car, and the carrier could be snapped into place. We installed the base with the seatbelt and made sure that it did not move once secured. Once our daughter had reached about a year old, she was too big for her carrier, so we switched her to a convertible car seat that we installed rear-facing. The car seat had a 5-point safety harness. That is where the car seat snaps at the chest, keeping the shoulders back, and then it snaps between the legs. Once we switched our daughter to the convertible car seat and had her rear-facing, we used the seat belt and the latch system to secure the car seat in the motor vehicle. Cars manufactured after September 2002 were made with the latch system. Latch means lower anchors and tethers for children. Vehicles with the latch system have lower anchors located in the back seat where the seat cushions meet. Tethered anchors are located behind the seat, either on the panel behind the seat in most sedans, or on the back of the seat, ceiling or floor in most minivans, SUVs, and hatchbacks. We kept our daughter rear-facing until she was 2 years of age. That was instructed by our pediatrician. However, new research shows that children should be left rear-facing until at least 4 years of age, or once they meet the height and weight requirements for their car seat. Studies have shown that on impact in an accident, Children who are rear-facing have less of a risk of being injured than those who are forward-facing, per Nationwide Children's Hospital. Putting your child front-facing before they are ready puts them at risk of being internally decapitated, since their bones are still flexible enough. All it takes is a quarter of an inch, the force from the impact causing the bodies to bend so far forward that they become internally decapitated. This is a fact that I have learned after we turn our daughter to frontward facing. One common counter-argument to extend rear-facing time for children is that it makes the children uncomfortable. Studies have shown that since the children's bones are still growing and soft and flexible, that it is not uncomfortable for them. It just appears that way to us adults. There are car seats out there that have extended leg panels for the growing children to be able to stay rear-facing for longer. Or another counter-argument about not knowing about extreme risk of car seat safety is that I just did not know. I thought it was safe since I followed the instructions. If there is ever any doubt about whether your car seat is installed safely, you can go to any local firehouse and ask them to inspect your car seat, or there are trained technicians that is their career. They check the car seats and educate adults on proper installation and safe placement of the straps. Better yet, instead of having the professionals check the car seat, ask them to teach you how to do it accurately for the next time. Finally, I hope that I have stressed why it is so important for parents or caregivers to educate themselves before they put a child in a car seat in a moving motor vehicle. Not only is the child safer while staying rear-facing for longer, but it greatly reduces the risk of death. The child will not be uncomfortable if kept rear-facing longer, and if there are ever any questions or doubts, you can go to a local fire station and ask them to check the placement of the car seat or call a trained technician within your area. I also strongly urge the parents and caregivers to not only educate themselves, but to practice installing and uninstalling the car seat until they feel comfortable. It can literally be a matter of life or death. Thank you.
Pretty good.
I didn't hit the time.